Hi there, as usually it's me, just a voiceover, you're watching Review Machines, and this is the newest electric scooter, which is called Cyberbot. This scooter was sent us by the American shop, and we are full of enthusiasm to make a review of it, cause it has quite an impressive specs. All-wheel drive, large battery, effective suspension. To review this beast properly, we invited 3 our professional riders. Their name is Vitaly, and you may know them from our other videos. Let's choose the most professional one who can handle extreme scooters. Well, make some tea and get comfortable, my friends, it's time to begin, let's go! First of all, I want to say a few words about the design of the scooter. The first thing we notice, it's a large ground clearance, provided by the effective suspension system. As a result, the whole look is quite sporty and aggressive. There is nothing superfluous here, it seems it's ready to hit the road at any moment. Well, today we are going to make all the key tests of this device, like speed, range and so on. By the way, you might have seen the scooters with similar design, produced under other brands. So it's interesting, why such a design is popular now. Today we will find out why it's so popular, and we will try to find some drawbacks, of course. And we begin with the specs, let's do it. The frame is made of massive solid metal. Frankly speaking, I don't know for sure if it is steel or aluminum, but there is almost no any plastic details in the construction. By the way, the rear, so to speak, fender is also metal, and it's very robust. The scooter has all-wheel drive. There are 2 motors, 500 watts each. The lithium battery has 48 volts power and 20 ampere-hours capacity. The diameter of the wheels is 10 inches. The tires are pneumatic. The disc brakes are mechanical. The deck is quite large, with grip cover. The display is standard, with all the necessary info. The lights are integrated into the deck. It looks dope. One of the key features of the scooter is a suspension system. The both wheels are equipped with long travel suspension that provides a good ground clearance. It's 15 cm that makes it possible to ride the scooter cross-country. The bottom of the deck is protected by a metal plate. The folding gear is the simplest. It looks like a water crane, but it's really a very simple and reliable solution. On the other hand, it takes some time to fold or unfold the device. And finally, let's weigh the scooter. Well, it's rather weighty. The result is 30 kilos, so it's hardly possible to carry it for long distances. Well, it seems we've covered all the specs. Well, Vitaly, it's your turn. "48 volts and 2 motors, 1 kilowatts totally is a serious power for a scooter. It accelerates pretty rapidly. Besides, it handles very well on asphalt. The steering is perfect. It's quite comfortable to ride the device on asphalt, but for one thing, the tires are quite aggressive actually, and at high speed they provide some light vibration. Nothing serious, but maybe slightly annoying. As I said, it's very fast, but it works only with full-wheel drive. If you switch off one of the motors, the scooter turns into quite a dull device. The next drawback, it almost doesn't have any idle run, so it's hardly possible to ride the scooter without motors when the battery is dead. On the other hand, due to the double motor, it has a perfect torque. It's enough even for riding with a passenger. As we remember, it has a robust metal frame, and according to the official specs, the carrying capacity is 160 kilos. Let's check the maximum speed. As we can see, the maximum result is 53 km per hour. But we have now about half of the battery. When it's full, the maximum speed is 55 km per hour. Quite an impressive result for a scooter to my mind. Well, now it's time to move to cross-country. Now we are riding at the abandoned Enduro track. By the way, do you know why this track is abandoned? It used to be quite popular place for Enduro and dirt bikes. But after all, the locals got sick and tired of noise of the motorbikes, and the track was closed. But it's closed only for gas bikes. For electric ones, it still works. Electric bikes make no noise and don't have any problems with locals at all. So let's enjoy the electric riding, my friends. Actually, the best features of this scooter are getting clear when riding cross-country. It's powerful and torquey, it's solid and durable, nothing is dangling and trembling here, but the most part of work is done by the suspension. It's really successful solution that, as you can see, allows the electric scooter to move on a rough terrain at a good speed. Due to the suspension, you can cross routes and holes, and the scooter keeps stable. We can see now how the suspension works crossing these routes. Moreover, we even can make some jumps with the scooter, but frankly speaking, we bent a brake disc making one of these jumps, so you had better be careful. It's just a scooter, not an enduro bike. Few words about the brakes. Well, all I can say, they work. But of course, I would rather equip this weighty scooter with hydraulic brakes, but it would cost higher. Finally, let's test how the scooter climbs on hills. Actually, two motors have enough torque to climb on the most hills with 72 kilos rider, so we can conclude that it has enough power for the most cases. Well, we recharged the battery and got back to the asphalt. Now it's time for a range test. I ride with full-wheel drive mode at a speed about 30 to 40 km per hour. By the way, it's quite interesting for me what is the most efficient way to make a range test, all-wheel drive mode or rear-wheel drive. One motor consumes less battery, but on the other hand, it's harder to move the weighty device for one motor. Please post your thoughts about this question. And while I'm riding, it's time to make some conclusions about this device. The advantages are build quality, robust frame, good torque, effective suspension. And the drawbacks are it's heavy, it has the mechanical brakes, and finally the price. By the way, this scooter costs $1,100. I'll put the link to the official store below. Meantime, we are ready to see the final result of the range test. It's almost 55 kilometers. Not bad. A decent result for all-wheel drive mode. Well, it seems all the tests are exhausted now. It's time to call it a day. Thanks a lot for having a ride with us, my friends. Please post your comments, what you think of this scooter. Consider subscribing the channel if you liked this video. Stay with us, there will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.